Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love of the journey, love for each other, love of the soul group that are most definitely helping us back into our unions. And I've been guided to do divine love healing and set up a crystal grid which uses rose quartz. And you receive a piece of rose quartz, and when you meditate with that and send love to your twin, it actually, the rose quartz energies is incredibly soothing and sends unconditional love to you, your twin, and out to raise the planet in love and light. And I also do divine love healing, where I connect to your souls and give you the messages that your souls want you to know. At the same time, you receive a healing using Holy Fire Reiki. So what I was being guided to watch this afternoon is this film called Serendipity. And in it, I have just written down, again, all of the different signs from things that have happened and things that I've seen in different people's healings. So the premise of this film is basically that they have a chance meeting, and then the girl believes in serendipity and in fate, and they follow the signs that the universe brings them, and they separate, but then they come back together. And it's all about how that happens. Now, the way that they find each other again, or how they meet each other, is over a pair of gloves in a shop. It's actually in Bloomingdale's. Now, I have seen gloves in people's healings, because what happens is the gloves are put on, each of the twins are given a glove, and they have like a, you know, like when you're a child and you have the mittens and you have it on a string. And I've seen that quite a few times in people's healings, that they have gloves. And so the premise of the film is that they each have a glove and then they reunite at the end. The other thing is all the different references. Christopher Columbus is referenced, and that has come up recently because of the ship references. Also, in the film, you see a signpost for 6 degrees of separation. And that's also what we're seeing now, is that we are so closely linked by, you know, by the one universal heart and the one universal heartbeat. They make reference to the Cassiopeia constellation in the sky. And, you know, obviously at the moment we've got the universal forces, we've got the new moon coming into play. In the song in the film, it has the moon is bright. And in the credits of the film, it has somebody with the name of Powers. So again, it's all about using the universal powers tonight to set your intent, to help you bring into union and help you to create the life of your dreams. Some quotes from the film: you don't have to understand, you just have to have faith in your destiny. They also say the stars are aligned, body and spirit are in balance. The universe keeps revealing her to me. Everywhere I go, I hear her name. They make references to Paris. I said before, they also write their name and number on a banknote, on the back of a banknote. And that's one of the signs as to how they find each other again. Now, this week we had the note about the banknote and checking for yours twin flame signs on the banknote. So that's in it too. It also says, the other quote is, in that moment, the universe brought everything together just so we could meet, and then brings everything together to help them back together. There's also a reference to a maze, and the maze was designed to lead me directly to where I started. And I've seen mazes in people's healings. The other thing is that the place where they first met has turned into a bridal shop, and they say bless, and the bridal shop is called Bless the Bride. Now, in the very last healing that I did, the angel guidance for that particular person was know that you are blessed. So this is the message that wants to come out, because on the eve of the new moon tonight, you know, it's all about knowing that you are on a blessed journey. You're on a blessed path, because there is so much support for you on this journey as a twin flame. I'm just gonna play this part of the film, and it's talking. His friend is an obituary writer, And he's written this letter to him because he knows that his friend wants to, this is the guy that wants to meet up with his, with the girl that he met, and he hasn't been able to meet with her yet. He's just not married somebody else because he wants to meet the person that he met years ago. And so this is what they want to say, because it is all about destiny and fate.
Jungian persona surfaced during the Agatha Christie-like pursuit for his long-reputed soulmate, a woman whom he only spent a few precious hours with. Sadly, the protracted search ended late Saturday night in complete and utter failure. Yet even in certain defeat, the courageous Traeger secretly clung to the belief that life is not merely a series of meaningless accidents or coincidences, but rather it's a tapestry of events that culminate in an exquisite, sublime plan. Ask about the loss of his dear friend, Dean Kansky, the Pulitzer Prize-winning author and executive editor of the New York Times, described Jonathan as a changed man in the last days of his life. Things were clearer for him, Kansky noted. Ultimately, Jonathan concluded that if we are to live life in harmony with the universe, we must all possess a powerful faith in what the ancients used to call fatum, what we currently refer to as destiny.
So there you go. So he said, if we want to have